Welcome to Thursday of Holy Week. We now come nearing the end of the journey to a moment where Jesus reveals something extravagant and also shocking. We turn our attention to the Gospel of John, chapter 13, and we're reading verses 1 through 5. It was just before the Passover festival. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his command, and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with a towel that was wrapped around him. This text is in some ways strange to a modern reader. We don't have traditions in most of our families of washing one another's feet. And there's a sense in which in the ancient world that was a necessary and common practice, because as one walked on dirty roads, one's feet tended to get dirty. But in a very strange and similar way, in Jesus' time, the leader would never wash someone else's feet. Either a family servant or someone lower in the social order, they would be expected to do this dirty and undesirable job. Well, as we live in our modern times, we're not used to the kind of vulnerability, the kind of willingness to let others touch a very personal part of our bodies, and yet Jesus does this very thing, going to that dirty, soiled place of his disciples' feet, and it is there he shows them the extent to which he's willing to go to love and therefore to serve. This is where we as Christians find what it means for us to be people of love. We see in Jesus' action on this night to be the living, emblematic example of the extent to which we are called to serve one another. Service is hard and messy work, much like this cleaning of dirty feet. It requires for us to take on humility, to put away some of the pride and arrogance, some of the ways that we would love to be seen by others. And it requires of us that we might go into places where we are uncomfortable, to the lives of those who make us uncomfortable, and into circumstances that we might not rather be seen, and yet it is those places that we are called to go so that we might serve and therefore we might love. Friends, may we be reminded of the extent to which Jesus has gone to love us. And might we reflect this day, how are we called to serve? What new places in our lives might we be asked to go so that the love of Christ might be seen clearly in us and serving out into the lives of others?
When I walk through deep waters, I know that you will be with me. When I'm standing in the fire, I will not be overcome. Through the valley of the me.